It is time for part 3 of our series, Secret Items Buried with These Celebrities. This has been a fun and rewarding series to do, and your participation has made it so much better. Several of you have given me suggestions, and those suggestions have been wonderful to research and to learn about. Once again, if you know of anyone that I haven't covered, I would absolutely love to hear from you. Also, we had several people share what they placed in the final resting places of family members, and I found those responses very touching, and thank you all for sharing that with us. All of my videos are either cemetery or history related, so please join us by subscribing if this is your first time here. And now, part 3 of our series, Secret Items Buried with These Celebrities. Chuck Berry, very fittingly, was buried with his famous Gibson guitar. When Humphrey Bogart's remains were interred at Forest Lawn Cemetery, his wife, Lauren Bacall, placed a whistle in his urn from a charm bracelet given to her by Bogart. When famed conductor and composer Leonard Bernstein passed away, he was buried with several items including a conductor's baton, a lucky penny, a piece of amber, and a copy of Alice in Wonderland that he never traveled without. You may not recognize the name Arch West, but you've surely seen his creation, Doritos. He was so proud of this creation that when his urn was being placed in the ground, Doritos were placed all around it. And yes, he was buried in Doritos. It should come as no surprise that Miles Davis was laid to rest with his beloved trumpets. Sandra West was a Texas socialite, and being the widow of an extremely wealthy oil tycoon, it wasn't so much what she was buried with as what she was buried in. She wanted to be buried in her car, and she was wearing lingerie and placed in a slanted position. So she was indeed buried in her car. Marilyn Monroe was buried in her pale green Emilio Pucci dress, one of her favorites. She wore the dress in Mexico in 1962. When King Tut's tomb was entered more than 3,000 years after his death, a treasure trove of items were found: shrines, jewelry, statues, a chariot, various weapons, and clothing. His mummy was said to be perfectly preserved. I want your suggestions. Please leave those in the comments below. Also, feel free to share what you chose to leave with your loved ones or what you want to be buried with yourself. I truly appreciate you all and all of the participation. Links to my website and Patreon will be in the description, and another video of mine will be on the screen soon. It is my hopes that you will watch it. We appreciate you watching, and I will see you again soon.